So my next topic is nuclear safety. There's two aspects of nuclear safety. There's sort of non-ordinary safety. Can Fukushima happen here is the short form of that. And the other is safety in ordinary operations. In ordinary operations, we have to think about what a nuclear plant adds to background radiation, tritium, and all the concern about tritium that's been going on, and what happens with spent fuel and how dangerous it is and so forth. So let's start with non-ordinary operations. I'm going to go through this relatively quickly because I don't want this to be a talk about Fukushima, but I will try to hit the points that are most important. Could Fukushima happen here? The answer is nothing is impossible. A plane could crash into this building right now. There's nothing that prevents it from doing it. It's very unlikely. Similarly, the extreme conditions that affected Japan were very extremes. American plants have survived many floods, hurricanes, and power outages. They've gone through Hurricane Katrina, they've gone through floods in the Midwest. Nothing like Fukushima happened. What happened there was basically a 40-foot wall of water, which is a very unlikely thing here. And we have made significant changes to all our American nuclear plants. Japan did not make all of these changes. The plants did well enough in the earthquake, but they were brought down by the tsunami. It's unfair to say, well, a hurricane up here would be just like the Japanese experience. No, it wouldn't be a 40-foot wall of water. 20,000 people died or went missing in Japan due to the hurricane, due to the tsunami. It is huge. I mean, it was just such a huge event. It doesn't happen that way in the Northeast here. So let's talk about some differences between Vermont Yankee and Fukushima. They were the same as built around 40 years ago. The U.S. made changes in the types and trainings of venting to prevent hydrogen explosions. They made changes of risk assessment methods where every plant has to be ready for a 500-year flood, but Japanese plants apparently did not have to be ready for a 500-year tsunami. They did not go to what's called probabilistic risk assessment. And after 9/11, we did a lot of severe situation response, that is, how to deal with really bad stuff, including station blackout. A lot of that material is classified, but I can say that one thing is that the Japanese plants were struggling to get power supplied from the grid because they didn't have a place where they could hook up outside generators easily. We have places to hook up outside generators easily. We have a lot of other things too, but they're mostly classified. So what do we do after Fukushima? We learn. Basically, we learn. We don't ground every plane when a plane crashes. We don't stop cooking for fear of choking. That's a Chinese statement. And we don't really know enough yet about Fukushima for further predictions. Nuclear is an important part of our future. As a matter of fact, it's an important part of the Japanese future, as the Prime Minister reiterated yesterday.